Welcome to the Week 4 Postgame Show presented by Napa Auto Parts of Stratford. It's my first time hosting. I'm Ben with the guys, Matt, Ryan, Ellis. We got coverage for you. Let's get right into it, guys. We had 4 good games tonight. We had No Limit, Lob 203. Run TMC played the Monstars. Temptations played Redemption. Thrilling OT game. And the Firm played Stranger Danger. So why don't we start off with No Limit, Lob 203. Both really strong teams coming into today. No Limit ended up coming out with the win. Who saw that? What did we see?
Yeah, I was watching that game, and it was a great win, 66-64. Yeah, No Limit was down for much of that game. Yeah, they shot 43%. It was Terrell Vargas had kind of a disappointing performance, but yeah, they pulled their stuff out late in the game. What it really came down to for me was Lob 203 just couldn't hit their free throws. They missed 5 late in the game, so that really hurt them. And then on the other flip side, No Limit was constantly getting to the line, playing much more aggressive, so they definitely earned that victory.
No Limit definitely saw a strong performance from Howie Miller. He had 24 points. He led the way for them, so definitely a lot of positives to take away there. Let's move on. Run TMC and the Monstars played. Joe played. His brother played. Will played. It got a little heated at times. Jabril, a little back and forth between the guys, but what did we see there?
Yeah, so the Monstars looked to be the better team kind of coming in this, even though both teams were undefeated. So the Monstars won 79-65. Reggie Stewart finished with 24 points. Run TMC shot 7% from 3. I think that's what really hurt them. For Run TMC, yeah, Will Hudson finished with 23. He had an all-right game, and Matt Zacco also had 13 points. So not too disappointing. You know, keep your heads up high for Run TMC. For the Monstars, they were down actually 15-3 early on. So yeah, they played very well late in the game.
They had to fight their way back in. That's definitely true. Mike Cody also had 16 points. He showed up also after the game had already started, so really strong performance from him as well. Let's move on. We had the Temptations, Redemption, a show between 2 stars, Jalen Graham, Carmine Santarelli. What do we have there, guys?
Well, it really was quite the show. It ended in overtime, 101-92. Carmine actually setting the record with 62 points.
62 points.
Right?
Unbelievable.
Redemption, it looked like Redemption had Temptations in that first half. They were double teaming Carmine. It was working for them. And then in the second half, Carmine exploded. My favorite part of the game, 15 seconds on the clock, Temptations down by 3. Carmine says to the ref he's going to hit the last shot of the game, hits it, and go into overtime.
Can't ask for anything better than that.
This
What did you
is
see,
an
Ryan?
absolutely unbelievable performance. Carmine not only had 62 points, but he took 36 shots and only missed 10, shooting 68% from the field, which is mind-boggling to me. And the fact that he had 62 points and he almost had a triple-double is absolutely wild to me. He had 7 assists and 7 boards. He was closing in on another one. On the other side, Jalen Graham, who's another MVP candidate, was not to be too outdone. He had 38 points on 60% shooting, 9 boards and 6 assists. Solid game. Nothing you can do about it when the other guy shows up with 62. But honestly, just that probably was the best game I've seen so far.
I was going to say, that seemed like one of the close games we've had all year.
It was a 9-point game in the end, but it really was a 1-point, 2-point game the whole way. And Scott Korshard was face guarding Carmine the entire second half, and it was just to no avail.
Yeah.
He would get the ball and chuck it from 3, it would go in. He would get the ball in the lane, he'd throw up a layup, it would go in. There was just nothing.
It is definitely hard to stop Carmine Santarelli. There's no question about that. He's a force to be reckoned with. All right, let's move on to the last game we had, guys. Firm, Stranger Danger. Stranger Danger without 3 key players. No Will McAdoo, no Ian,
and no O'Brien.
and no Johnny O'Brien. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. What do we see there?
It really was a story of no Johnny O'Brien. There was absolutely 0 defensive intensity on the part of Stranger Danger. Not to say that O'Brien's a big body that can hang inside with anyone on the Firm, but he knows what to do defensively, and they just were lost out there. And it was a battle of Eccles versus Martinez that game, and Martinez absolutely dominated. Shoot 87% from the field, and had a couple of highlight reel dunks. The Firm just dominated from start to finish. They started showboating at the end. It was a good win for them, and Stranger Danger, they got smacked in the mouth.
I think it was brought Stranger Danger back down to reality a little bit. They had a great game last week against No Limit, almost pulled off the upset, weren't able to, but had a lot of positives to take away.
Won their first 2 games that we probably could have predicted, and then the next 2 they lost. They're coming.
I will say, I did say after they went 2-0, they were the one team where we should be mindful of to not be super successful going forward. The most overrated 2-0 team, possibly. All right, so that's going to do it for us, guys. There's highlights on Snap, highlights on Instagram, legacy_leagues, legacy_leagues 2 for court 2. Check Facebook, check the website, thelegacyleagues.com. We'll be back next week with more of the same. That'll do it for us. Thanks.